Alright guys, Husqvarna 50, part 2. I skipped around, skipped ahead. I cleaned everything through the parts washer and then reassembled this bottom end. Took a little bit of, tapping with the hammer. If you ever have trouble, some heat, put some parts in the freezer, works very well. So we got new seals in here. I had to build this piece. I just made this little tool, just a 1/2 inch iron pipe coupler, socket, a nut, and a bolt. And my trouble was this little gear that's on here, worm gear is what it looks like. It runs the oil pump, and so you have to pull it off to get the seal done, which is where I was stuck at last time. So this here, you just thread it onto that worm gear, tighten this bolt down, and you'll start pulling that thing right off there. It come right off, no problem. It's not an exact fit on the thread, but it's awfully dang close, and it worked fine for what we were doing. So instead of paying that money for someone else's tool, I just went ahead and made one. I only need it for this one project right now. If I use it all the time, yeah, I'd buy a tool, but I had this stuff laying around and it was worth building it. It's not the prettiest thing in the world, as you can see, but it did the job, and that's all I need. Alright, so we're gonna get this thing together and see what we can do here. I do have this, which is a pretty good little tool. Yeah, let's just dump it all out, Yeah, this guy's made for this stuff. Oop. Just do that. I think we just stick that on there and goes right on, just like so. Good little tool to have, that's for sure. Joker comes in handy, didn't even catch a ring or nothing. Throw this stuff back in the bag. Keep it all in its little special bag, or I'll lose it all. I'm that guy. There that is. Alright. Got that bad boy on. I'll put these in. Just settle up on that. Oh, nope. Little deal there. Alright. And I like to thread them in by hand. I don't like to run them in with an impact or anything, because what if you cross thread and then you're just screwing stuff up, I like to know that the thread started pretty good and nothing major going on delicate stuff. Yeah, if it's more just general, it won't matter so much. want to go crazy, it's just magnesium and aluminum. It's good and tight. And you always just go back through and give them a little something. Because they don't require no more than that. Alright. Let's see what we want to go with. I'm going to wait on the carb because it doesn't matter as much. I think anything goes in here. It'll burn that stuff off when we get it going. Oh. Okay. That one there wanted to give me some shit. Might be making a boo-boo putting this on first, but that's the way she goes. We'll find out here in a few minutes. Little tiny nuts go on there. I mean, those little guys are small. Alright. And we have some stragglers here, I think that they're going to do nothing. I'm pretty sure it's going to be these two, which also hold this guy. That looks more like it. Yep. I don't know what I'm doing with this here. Let me. That was quick. Alright. I got that on. I hope nothing there is going to be in the way. We'll see. I got to order new isolators or vibration dampeners. They're just dry and old, and that one there I ripped all to pieces when I took it apart, so I'll get some of those on the way. But for now, there's lots we could do. It's really not much to these saws. Not much at all. I think I can go ahead and do all this. This new seal. No big deal there. I'm just gonna wipe some of that oil up off the mat there and put it on. And if it doesn't run, we'll figure out that 4 there might mean something. Alright. Check on that. It's pretty darn tight. All right. I'll just do that, slap a business card in there. Good to go. Blow some of the schmoo off of that. Boom. I had some of these bits pulled out. Just find my stuff. It must have been real small. Nope. Well, it's out here somewhere. That one's too big and this one's too small. There we go. Sometimes it's just a normal occurrence around here. I did lose a bit somewhere. That's alright. is make this so complicated here. There we go. Good and tight. Not over tight, because that's when you break stuff. That goes there. Good to go. Pull that out of there. Oh, real good on that. Got the coil in. Isolators. I'm not sure, I don't remember where this runs, but probably runs in something. Just as I suspected. Oh, the piece just fits right in there perfect. I like it. No screws, no nothing. This goes kill switch, plug. Which plug is over here. Just take a little brush of that. Clean it up just a little bit. Now it might have to come off again, but at least it's sealed up that way. Alright, I got that. We're getting that far, let's do this side. Okay, try not to break nothing here. Gotta get some grease. Gotta use some grease, it's good with heat. Use that other crap, it lithium or anything, it just fall right out of there. I'm just gonna literally pack some grease in there and put it on here. It was all over the place when I took it apart. I don't think it needs to be that much, but we can definitely make it feel better anyway. Wipe my hand off. This thing's got rubber on both sides that goes to the pump here. I don't know if I like the way it's trying to do. Let's see. Just a piece of plastic. Put a little bit of stuff in there, boy, that joke's just not want to come out. Amazing what a little bit of grease will do, huh? There we go. That's literally all I had to do. To give that a little twist, because it was pointing downhill instead of straight across. But you gotta do what you gotta do, right? Alright. Got that in. We'll wipe it off because I'm, you know, crazy person or something. Try to wipe off a chainsaw. Do it with all my saws. I don't use them professionally, so I just clean them up every once in a while. Heck, about every time I use it, I clean it up and take a little brush and just brush it off. There we go. Now see, that's all lining up. I think that goes in there. Just take something and swipe the sawdust out of that. This one doesn't have any plastic or anything in there, just metal. Old school metal. Yep. And then this bolt was there, so I'm assuming that bolt goes in there. Sure feels like it. And grease away. Find my brass brush I just had not long ago. There we go. I'm not doing much to them, just knocking all the schmoo off so it's clean again. Doing nothing crazy. This plate's bent, I do believe. I'm gonna take it back off there and have a look at it. I didn't really give it a look. Might just there we go. Give it a little something. Oh yeah. There we are. Now we have clutch. Gets you every time, doesn't it?
Chance will you take this to the dumpster?
I just have to make sure I'm not missing something. I feel like I'm missing something. That's going to go right over. Bang bang. Clutch goes on backwards. I'm a dummy. It's backwards from any other. Well, backwards from what I'm used to looking at anyway. I'm just going to put some oil in here. This is mostly just 2-stroke oil. I'll put that on there, run it around. Let's see here. Alright. Let's see here. That doesn't look like it goes a specific way. I'm just going to go with point now. Let's see. That washer does not go back there. Oh, maybe. Maybe it does. Let's see here. I might have to review footage there to remember how this all goes. And this points out. Oh yeah, it goes just like that. Bam, bam, bam. Yep. Yep. But it is a different size. Let's see. Should be a plenty. It's reverse thread, so it doesn't take much of anything. This guy's hanging out here for a reason, I'm guessing. I don't see anywhere it would go at the moment. So let's do this. I gotta put the isolators in for that piece. It's all nice and clean and beautiful looking. And then that's just top cover. So we'll flip around. This guy's got to go in. Don't want to break it. We don't want to break it. It's a nice little kill switch there. That's it. Give it a little That's all it needs. I don't know. We're gonna assume it goes this way. If I have to flip the wire around, we can flip it around when we find out it needs it. Probably like that. Boom. There we go. Alright. Now, get this out of the way. This bad boy can go in. He literally slides in. Yep. Just like so. He gets two little bolts in the bottom here. One there, one there. We'll swap over to this way. Going together pretty good. Not too bad. It's been about a week and a half since I took it apart, so my brain's still kind of racked going, what goes where? That's alright though. Figure it out. Yep. And then you. Yep. That's the T25. Remember that Allen bit I was looking for? Found it. It was here the whole time. Just grabbing the wrong tool. Alright. I can't really feel anything as far as that goes, so we're gonna not positive, but these look like Delrin plastics, something like that. And so they're good to be delicate with, that's for sure. That. This little guy. He slides right in there. It's our throttle. Wah, 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 wah. Okay. Very confusing, isn't it? You go here. You go there. Not sure why that needs the extra support for the plastic, but apparently it's a thing. Alright. There we go. Boom. Pretty cool air filter. Well, we're getting somewhere now. It's starting to look like a damn chainsaw again. Of course my fuel tank and all that's got to go on, but I'm pretty sure this could go on after my isolators. Nothing else there. Run out of parts, guys. That's the main problem. And this has to wait until the gas tank, yep, goes on. So that's what these are. That's that. 2 screws and 1 screw. Boom, boom. For now, I'm just going to do this so these pieces don't get forgotten. I should get those parts here soon, but God only knows. These 2 go here. It was getting me pretty curious where the rest of these screws went, though. That's all of them. Yep. Need my isolators. This thing will run. So from there it's pretty simple. I put my fuel tank, isolators, all that goes on, fuel line, all that goes on. Boom, 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 boom. I'm sure those sit just so. Let's see. Oh, it's because the isolator's in the way. Alright. So yeah, put the fuel tank back on. There we go, it fell into place. This goes around, probably underneath, but it goes around there. And then that guy goes on. Your bar, your chain, full start, bam, 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 and then your handle. Handle goes on. This way, that way, this way. Yeah, that all goes back on. Just a couple screws, which I will do coming here soon. I just have to get those rubber isolators. I do not want to put it back together and then have to take it back apart just to put these guys in. They're kind of a pain. And then this one, you can see it just ripped to pieces when I took it apart. But they're cheap. I mean, you can get aftermarkets on like Amazon for $13, or you can get originals for, you know, $15 to $17. They're just cheap. It's just a matter of getting them here, putting them on, that type of thing. So yeah, it's most of the way back together. I'll do a finishing video on this, getting it all buttoned up, finish it up, get it running. We'll look at any adjustments it needs at that time, but pretty much we have 95% of the engine all back together. Got everything on there that it essentially needs, and I'm just down to a few little pieces here and there to get it back to what we need. I mean, literally not missing much here. So we'll see you on the next one, guys. Thanks.